I really think we should stop looking at this siloed approach, and we should look at these departments as a revenue generation team. They're revenue operations. Okay, they're all contributing to the bottom line of the business, and the compensation should be appropriate to that. Now, I'm not saying they all make the same percentage, of course not, but there should be skin in the game. Why not? Why is it that if you have an existing customer who's looking to upgrade their system, they firstly want to speak to the engineer or the customer support person rather than the salesperson? Mm-hmm. Why is that? Because they trust the support person. They trust the engineer who comes and services their machine, right? They don't trust the salesperson because they know the salesperson's just there to sell them something and make a commission. So why shouldn't the support person, the CSR, the engineer get compensated for that?
So how do you track that? Because usually they will escalate to another department, right? That which eventually trickles to sales, and they get all the credit.
Exactly. But if everybody's involved, if everybody's pulling in the same direction, as opposed to, well, I don't want to pass that on to so-and-so because that person is going to get commission on that and I'm going to get nothing. Why should I put money in their pockets? That doesn't do any good for the internal interactions within the business or indeed the business itself. But if everybody's appropriately compensated for their contribution to closing that sale, which it is a team effort, why the hell not?
So need to figure out how to track.
I don't have all the answers. What that looks like, I've no idea. How we track it, I've no idea. Do we need to track it? I've no idea. Just because we can doesn't mean we should. Right? Marketing as a business function can never be tracked and measured to the nth degree for every single part of it. Okay? But correctly and properly executed, it's a sales multiplier, right?